All right. Hey, everybody. Maddie here with Backwoods Mindset and Buck and Barb After Dark. And we're here with
Carrie.
Carrie.
Oak.
Oak.
Outdoor Adventures with Carrie.
Who's also Barb.
Yes.
And we decided we were talking because we've been trying to figure out. Now, we've both kind of not been doing a whole lot of Buck and Barb stuff.
Fair. Yeah.
I've been a little just trying to get back with the Backwoods stuff. Trying to get back into that, working on the editing stuff. And you've had things going on in your life too. Lots of stuff. So we've both just been really busy, and doing multiple channels can be difficult. Even if it's not like full, like it's just hard to keep up with the stuff. Now, so we were talking tonight, and we were trying to figure out like what we were going to do, what direction we were going to take the Buck and Barb channel, and we're going to keep doing what we're doing. We're going to be trying to get a little bit more regular on it now, and I think that we can do that. But it's like we've been trying to do new things, trying to throw some new stuff in, and on our own channels. And I mean, even your channel with what you kind of haven't had all that much lately as well. But it's been, I think it's just the time of the year for what we do. It's just stuff's rough, but that's beside the point. We're excited to get the Buck and Barb going again. And we wanted to talk to everybody here on this channel because we know a lot of people here love Buck. When I do the Buck videos on the Backwoods channel, when Carrie does Barb videos, people love Barb. So we kind of wanted to do a call to action, right, Carrie?
Absolutely.
And we're going to, so if you don't know, you've seen Buck and Barb, I'm sure, if you're watching this. You might not have if you're new. We do have a channel. Do you want to tell them about the channel, Carrie? Kind of let you do that a little bit.
Yeah, so we have a channel called Buck and Barb After Dark, where we have shorts, a little bit of shorts on there, but primarily some videos between, kind of my back storyline of Barb. And then, of course, Buck's got some shenanigans on there as well. And then we have joint lives that we've done, which that's where a lot of the real magic is, the lives are the premier long videos, however they're formatted.
Even the lives we've done they've been fun. They've been a little crazy.
Yeah. And nothing is like pre-written or set in stone. We just go with it. And that's part of the magic and what's funny about it. Yeah.
And I think that's something that we've tried to keep as our thing, is that everything is just, what do they call that?
Improv.
It's, see how much I know? It's all 100% improv. And I mean, there is some stuff that we've talked about, like ideas, but when we get into it, nothing's pre-written. So it's all improv stuff. But like I said before, I know a lot of you guys like both of us doing the separate stuff when Buck's on the Backwoods channel, or when Barb's on Carrie's channel, or when we do them separately. And with us being in two separate states, it's hard for us to do stuff together. So that's why we do the little chats where we talk about other channels. Sometimes that we've done that a couple times, or when we're just messing around about stuff. So we do want to start bringing in some other channels that we're going to be talking about, not bringing them in to necessarily promote, but it's all comedy and it's all in good fun. We like these people. If we didn't, we wouldn't be making a video. It's roasting, but
or giving them mind share. Like we're giving them mind share and putting a video out, and it is roasting, but we're also, it's kind of advertisement in a way.
And we like the people that we do it for. So the one thing that we talked about, what I'm going to be doing, and some of you might like this, some of you may not. I'm going to be taking the buck videos and I'm going to be moving them over from the Backwoods channel to the Buck and Barb channel. So you may be seeing those get uploaded over the next month here. There's going to be new stuff mixed in with the old buck videos. So we're going to be working on that. And I was thinking, because Barb has some too on the Oak channel, that we may take some of those from Barb and move those over to the Buck and Barb so that we can make that. And then in between that, you will be getting new videos from us, whether it be just Buck by himself, Barb by herself, or if we do one of our collaborations together. And then, of course, we got the Mid-American Meetup coming up, which I know you and JB and Critter Creek have been working really hard on the fishing contest. And that takes a lot of time out to just mentally thinking and having to prepare for things and think ahead for things. So, and even I it doesn't sound crazy because I haven't been as involved with any of it as MT or any of the other channels that are doing stuff for it, but just going because it's quite a trip for me. That's taken up a lot of time figuring things out, and I'm still don't have everything completely 100% figured out. But with that being said, we're very close on the Buck and Barb channel to monetization. Very, very close. We need right around 600 hours right now. And that's kind of why we're doing this. You guys watch and you guys like, and if you aren't subscribed to Buck and Barb After Dark, you're going to want to go over there and subscribe. Go over, hit the button, leave a comment, like it, like a video, check it out. There might be some stuff that you haven't seen. There may be some stuff that you have seen on the Backwoods channel or the Oak channel. Is there anything you want to add here, Carrie, that you can think of?
Just the idea, like, if you're kind of confused about what's going on, that's the benefit of having all of those videos moved over. So you can kind of have a library. You don't have to go to multiple channels to search for, stuff you want to watch. And hopefully it'll give you a little bit more explanation as to what's actually happening, especially if you're new and you hop into that channel at any time and you're just like, wait, what's going on here? Hopefully this can give you a little bit of explanation of that. And then having all of that content in that one place, hopefully that streamlines things and makes it easier for people to keep up. And
for sure. And that's something else that I wanted to bring up too about confusion, because that was one of the things why I haven't done it in the first place, was because some of the things that are talked about in some of the older Buck videos. So Barb, when did you start doing Barb? When was that? September?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
September.
Fallish. Yeah.
Yeah. So, so Barb's newer, but Buck's been around for a while. So there's been stuff that has happened since, like Shoot Dang Fest last year. So there's a lot of and I'll try to go back in and re-edit them, but there's times in some of these videos where Buck may be talking about Shoot Dang Fest, maybe talking about Jason or Jared Crocker. So there may be some stuff in there that may be confusing because it's old. So there's going to be stuff that and I'll try to get out what I can. Some stuff is going to be hard, but I just want to get that stuff moved over to this channel. We'll work on it and we'll create playlists. So I think we'll do we were talking, I think what we're going to do is we'll do like a Buck playlist. We'll have a Barb playlist. We'll have a Buck and Barb playlist. We'll have a live playlist, and we'll also do the premieres. We'll have those as a playlist as well, so you can go through those. But once again, some of these videos that you're going to be getting are over a year old. So if there's things in there where it's talking about meetups or this or that, it could be confusing. The only meetup on the schedule right now is what, Carrie?
The Mid-America YouTube meetup at Lake Tenkiller.
That's the
May
only
19th.
one.
Yep.
That's the only one. So if you hear something about in one of them, you watch it and there's talk about Shooting Fest and you see me and my hair's down to my shoulders or I have a mullet. It's an old video. You're going to be able to tell. I might even put something at the beginning of the videos to make people aware that these are older videos, but I just want to get them moved over where I feel like they belong, which is on this channel. Well, not this channel, but the Buck and Barb After Dark.
Yeah, the channel that we're talking about.
and in the description of this video, the Buck and Barb's link will be in there, so you can go over and hit that subscribe button. We appreciate everybody that takes time out to watch us. I know Carrie puts a lot of time and effort into what she does, and I do the same, and we do it because we love you guys and we have fun doing it.
We just want to laugh, you know?
That's what we want to have a good time. That's the whole reason that we did it, is because we wanted people to be happy and have a good time. And we have some plans. Carrie and I do. There are things that are planned that I think that you guys are going to be excited about, that you could like. I think that this, just doing it on another channel, is like moving everything over, will be fun for people because they can kind of get an idea of what's going on. I know there's been people that have been confused. We've seen that. That people just don't know what's going on. A lot of people for a while there didn't know that you were Barb.
Yeah, I still think that there might be a few people out there that have no clue that I'm Barb. You know, if they're not consistently, you know, involved every live chat or every video, and they're only here and there, you know, because everybody's schedule is different. That's totally fine, but it can be confusing. But yeah, I'm Barb, and yeah.
And it's just it's funny. So like this is coming out on, like we said, the Backwoods channel. That's what we're putting this out on. I don't know. I haven't decided. I may release it on the Buck and Barb channel, just to cover our bases, because some people watch this, some people watch the other. So you may see stuff doubled over sometimes. There still will, I'm sure, be Barb stuff on Oak's channel. I'm sure that will happen. And there's still going to be Buck stuff on the Backwoods Mindset channel. But if you want it to make sense, you're going to have to subscribe over to Buck and Barb After Dark. And there will be more coming out. We've got plans. Carrie and I have been working together, right? I mean, we've put a lot of time
and thought
and here.
Yeah, for sure. And I think that I think that this is the best route to go. It just, like you said, for it to make sense, and it already barely makes sense. So in order for any kind of sense to be made, you know, and follow the laughs, especially when we refer to stuff that has happened previously in other videos, we want you to be able to have access to those videos, like easily searchable. So you're like, well, what are they talking about? You know, for example, you getting abducted by aliens and stuff like that. If you might not necessarily know if it's not all in the same place. So
because the original alien abduction video happened before Buck and Barb happened. So it was on the Backwoods channel. So I want to get that over here, and I want to try to organize it so that it's organized. So that people aren't completely like, well, what is he talking about, the aliens? Because it's been all over the place. So, I mean, ultimately, like some of the stuff, like before we started Buck and Barb, I mean, there's nothing we could do about that. We didn't know that the Buck and Barb thing was going to be something. It's changed multiple times. It started off as the customer service channel. You know, it's been a couple different channels, and then we went to Buck and Barb, and we're having a blast with it. Except for the last couple months here where we kind of slowed down, but we're trying. That's why we've been working. We've been working together, trying to figure things out, figure out how we're going to do it. I know a lot of people tell me to get out of my basement, but in the winter and when I'm doing business related things, this is where it's happening. It's in the basement. So Carrie knows we're on the phone. We're chatting, trying to figure out things, figure out how we're going to do this, how we can make it make sense. This is a long-term business thing that we have going on, and we want to make it work, and we want it to be good, and we want to make it better. And that's why we decided to do this call to action is what I'm calling it.
Hello. Anybody out there?
Anybody. Come over, watch. We're going to be getting stuff out. I don't know. I think what I was talking about was I'm going to do like a video maybe once a day, and then we're going to be sprinkling in new stuff so we can work on it. But we want to make everything make sense. So I'm not going to just take all the videos, download them, and dump them over. We'll just do one a day, and then you may have a new video, and then you may get an old one and a new one and an old one. So you may see stuff that you haven't seen. You may see stuff that you have seen.
It's like watching reruns of your most favorite TV show and then also getting new episodes in between there.
In between it. So you get a little excitement, a little changing things up, and there's a ton of stuff that needs to get moved over because we're going to be doing shorts. We're going to be doing the lives, the premieres, and the videos. Everything's going to be getting moved over, which is going to be a little bit of work, and it's going to take some time for me to do it. So while I'm doing 2 other channels, it's a lot to do, but we're going to get it done. And Carrie's stuff, that gets even to a little more of an interesting thing because of the way she has to send it to me. And then I have to download it. And then I have to upload it. So, because we're not near each other, and it's the easiest way that we found so far is when we do stuff like that is Google Drive. So Carrie sent stuff over through Google Drive, and then I can edit it and get it put up. And we're trying to up our level of editing and quality and everything. So we do appreciate everybody that has stuck through with us.
For sure. I know Maddie appreciates it, but as the newbie in the YouTube world, I'm very, very, very grateful. So I appreciate all of the support, you guys.
And guys, I know a lot of people say that, and I'm sure a lot of people mean it, but there's days where I go through and I'm sitting there and we all have bad days, but it's like, I don't think you guys realize that like YouTubers, sometimes our days can be horrendous. And when you guys leave a comment, even if it's a smiley face, means the world to us. I mean, it really does. And I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I love every single one of you, and you guys hang in there with us, and you guys are there with us when we're in our down spots, when we're at our highs, our lows, whatever. You guys are there. And when you leave those comments, sometimes you could be changing somebody's day. So just want to thank you guys for that. So it really does mean a lot. We've been talking for a long time, though, here. I actually didn't even plan for this to go this long. I thought it was going to be a quick, let's just talk about it. But I'll let Carrie finish this off here. Why don't you tell them where to go?
Well,
nicely, not like where to go, that's not nice, but
yeah. Like he said, just to wrap up this last sentiment, a lot of people say that, but we're just people too, and just like y'all, and we go through stuff, and I have personally been going through stuff the last couple of months, and the people that I've connected with on YouTube have created this space for me to be able to feel like I can express myself in the format of Barb. And that is not necessarily easy for me to do, just in general. And so I'm just really grateful that I have found a group of people to be able to express myself like that with, and that you guys play off of it. I really like it. that is a good source of happiness. And I really am grateful whenever I say that. So thank you. And thank you, Maddie. And you guys should definitely go check out Buck and Barb After Dark on YouTube and hit that subscribe button, hit the notification button so you don't miss out on any notifications. You want to hit the all, not the personalized one. You want to make sure you hit the all notification. Make sure your YouTube app is updated, because if it's not, you won't get the notifications. I learned that recently. So other than that, we're just really grateful. We hope I'm super grateful that y'all have stuck through and supported my arrival to the show. And I know Maddie shares that sentiment, and we're just excited. We do have a lot, and we have a lot in store for y'all. We're gonna take it from 0 to 100, and I'm looking forward to it. So go and subscribe, because you're not going to want to miss this.
Nope. And I'm going to have a lot of sleepless nights trying to get all this stuff put together, but I'm doing it because I love it. So, and I love every single one of you. Thank you so much for watching that. If you made it all the way through, leave us a comment down below here. Hope to see you guys over on the Buck and Barb channel. And I appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys all are very special to us. And just remember that. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye, everybody. Slime on. And remember, shirts are for work.
Toodles, y'all.